Hey guys, PGA Tour coach Randy Joyner here with this week's Truth About the Lies. Today we're going to talk about the mental side of the game.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop is right.
As we're starting to get into spring here, most of you are going to start getting on the golf course. Here's something that I find interesting is as you guys scroll Instagram or you look at YouTube videos, you're always worried about the golf swing. And people come to me all the time talking about the different positions and why can't I get here and this pro does this or whatever. I don't want you to think about that. I want you to commit this year to think about playing the game and what it takes to play the game. I can get you skillful. There's way too much information out there. You're drowning in information as far as golf swings go, and really it's not going to help you a whole lot once you get out on the golf course, because quite honestly most of you are range experts and course dummies. We're going to make you course experts this year. We're going to talk a lot about course management and what your mind should be thinking when you're on the golf course, because that's where most of you struggle. You can hit it great on the range, can't take it to the course. So we're standing here on a par 5. I'm going to talk you through what a tour player does to actually hit a golf shot when they're on the golf course, which is way different than standing on the range learning a skill. I'm not saying a golf swing's not important, but it's not nearly as important what your golf swing's doing when you're on the golf course, believe it or not. You've got to learn how to play golf, and most players don't know how to do that. So there's two things I want you to get today. I want you to understand that your brain works in questions. So my business partner, Carl Morris, who's Europe's #1 leading performance coach, he's got over 100 wins on tour, works with a number of Ryder Cup captains and Ryder Cup teams. Carl has some great stuff. Carl trained me. I'm also a certified mind factor coach in this country, but Carl's got some great stuff. Carl is the best I've ever seen on the mental side of the game, because what I believe, and that's actually what got me off the tour, is sports psychology can screw you up as bad as overthinking your golf swing. So we're going to give you some really cool, different mind stuff. It's called the Mind Caddy app. You can look for it. It's in the App Store, both Google and Apple. You can find it. It's got great information for you. A lot of the stuff you'll actually hear me talk about in these videos you will be able to find on the Mind Caddy app. It's great. Carl's awesome. I want you to really get involved with that. It will help your game this year. All right, so let's talk about what it takes to actually hit a tee shot on a golf course. And this is true with every shot, but you've got a tee shot. This is the 18th hole here at Ballantyne Country Club, par 5. Let's say I'm in a tournament, I'm coming down the stretch on Sunday. What do I need to think about? Because this is actually what the tour players have going on in their mind. Don't think for a second they don't have the same thoughts you do. They do. It's just how they react to that. So if I'm standing back here, there are two questions I always ask. I ask, what's a good shot look like? That's how our brain works. It works in questions. So I ask, what's a good shot look like? So what I see here is a fairly medium flighted cut that I'm going to start at a tree I see out in the background out there, and I'm going to let it fall back to the center of the fairway. So that's what I do. That's the first question that a tour player asks. What's a good shot look like? Now, when I make my practice swing, my second question is, what does the club need to do to create that shot? All right, so what's a good shot look like? Now, what's my club need to do to create the shot that I see in my mind? Well, if I want to cut, I'm going to have to swing a little bit left. The face is going to be a tad open, and I'm going to feel like I'm actually going to strike down on it a little bit because I want to flight this down lower into the wind today. So I'm going to walk in. So again, I'm thinking, what's a good shot look like? As I set up here, I'm thinking nothing but about what the ball flight's going to look like. And now I'm just going to feel what the club needs to do to create that motion. Well, that ball's come out exactly as I pictured it, which doesn't happen every time. And it won't for you, and it doesn't for tour players. But that's how simple that is. It frees you up to actually allow your skill to work for you, not against you when you're on the golf course. So don't forget, it's about the two questions. What's a good swing look like? What's the club need to do to produce it? So don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next Truth About the Lies.